against him. In fact, Jared has won the last 2 times that these guys played. Nothing much more to say about that. Like, you just gotta hope that the experience here is going to be enough for Apparition. But personally, I think my jiggly goat has got it in the bag.
Oh my god, yeah, we're already starting off with damage right over the top of the auto reticle.
There's also a point to be made that maybe Apparition is in like not a great mindset against Bayonetta. You saw her lead off the game with freaking auto laser?
Yeah.
Like, why? Against Bayonetta, Bayonetta just ran in and side beat her and was able to put 70% on her.
I don't think Bayonetta usually opens that aggressively, though. We're going into it.
Oh, okay, well, Jared does.
Bayonetta gives you so much free damage.
That was a corrupt F smash.
Yeah.
That's 2 counters. One of them has already worked and the other one hasn't. Something really interesting about Witch Time is that it does give Bayonetta like some invincibility after it activates, even against projectiles. So that's why Jared was able to like sprint straight into a dash attack and like not take anything.
It's not that it's invincibility. She has the unique mechanic called Bats Within, and it's not just on her counter. It's also at the end of her air dodges and spot dodges.
Yeah, just some random bits of intangibility after. Okay, spot dodge, jab into Apparition. I love Apparition. Just like Apparition did the classic, right? Just the Palutena, just stand there and back throw them once they make a mistake.
Yeah, I think we're starting to get to looking for up tilt for Jared here. Up
there
tilt,
it is.
Back air. Yep.
Falco.
Yeah, Falco. This is still Is Bayonetta a Luigi? Controversial.
I think Bayonetta's always been a Luigi.
I don't think she's a Luigi. I think she's a Game & Watch.
Game & Watch isn't a Luigi, is what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, Game & Watch is definitely not a Luigi.
Is Game & Watch a Pac-Man?
No. This Bayo champ seems strong. That's such a good one.
I love the landing, but dude, we're just not getting enough off of Nair, right? Once again, Apparition is like forced to play an anti-air, stuff the opponent out game. And while they do get big punishes off of it, you know, they get plenty of damage. I'm just feeling that Jared gets more off of their conversions than Apparition ever will.
Yeah, Bayo gives you so much damage, like I said earlier. Every single time you get hit, we're going for a ride for 70 plus. Okay, yeah, into side B, up B.
B.
This is dangerous. Okay, the SDI up, yeah. Got him out of it. We SDIing.
Apparition has been mixing up their SDI every single time. That was nasty. Apparition's been mixing up their SDI, going. I think they started SDIing down and they fell out of a couple things that way. SDIing up, like, you know, goes completely against what Jared noticed last time, so he decided to do something else.
Yeah, it's really weird. Your optimal SDI against Bayonetta really depends mostly on your fall speed, actually.
Kill him.
Like, fast fallers can't even SDI up out of stuff. Fox is just going to SDI down, and that's all he can do.
But Palutena, while floaty, does have a really significant fall speed. I think she can just kind of decide where she wants to. Why are you landing on Palutena down smash 2 times in a row?
This kind of looks like an innovation to me. The down smash is a good way to, like, beat the really ambiguous landings that Bayonetta tends to throw at you off of, like, side B, and then you have to guess if they air dodge or just land or whatever.
Kill him?
Yeah, no, we're outside of any, like, comfortable confirm range. We're looking for, like, F throw here.
Or just a raw back air.
Yeah. Jab is also gonna very.
Apparition can SD too.
Aura!
Right.
Yeah! Get the Aura cam. Forehead mode.
Yeah, Apparition can also SD while we stare at Apparition's forehead.
Yeah, this is not at all over.
No, not
Jared.
even close.
In fact, one like stray up tilt here could just end the game.
Yeah, Palutena also has this issue with killing, where if she's not, you know, hitting you with a guaranteed setup like this. I know these setups are a lot less guaranteed against Bayonetta than they would be against other characters.
Yeah, I think we just have to find a back air here. If you're
Explosive Flame will also do it. We're just getting way too much mobility to actually care about this.
Now, Bayo doesn't kill with her combos. However, Rage Bayonetta is a different girl entirely. That is a different woman, and she does not have qualms with murder.
All right, gets a little bit of a poke.
Yep, there we go.
It changes up the SDI.
Yeah, he's just a little bit outside of that range. Can't finish off the combo. The trade, excellent trade for Apparition. That was game one. That was a heated 5-minute game one.
What a heater. So that is not the first game, let alone the first set that Apparition has ever taken off of Jared. As I said, like, Jared may have won the last two, but these are 1 and 2. Like, these guys are going to be as close as it's going to be as we continue to watch this. This is a hype set.
Yeah, this is actually a good set. I'm just really interested in seeing like how Dingus, Jiggle Jared taps
Jared
back
mains
here.
Roy.
Yeah, Jared mains Roy. There's no way he actually plays the Roy, right? Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Yeah,
no, the tag is there because they never play the Roy. That's the point.
Okay. All right, so we're going back into it with the Bayonetta.
Back again on PS2.
I don't
have no
think the
complaints about
stage
it.
really changes anything.
No, I don't think it does
as
at
far
all.
as this goes.
It's very similar against Falco, right? Where they both have a game plan that is kind of unaffected by the stage itself.
I actually think that both these characters specifically want PS2 in this matchup. There's nowhere else either of them can go to, like, benefit themselves. There are exactly enough bans to keep all of the BS out of here, so we're going to watch PS2.
Okay, I really like the landing with the Witch Time. Like, Apparition recognized that Jared was going to be landing with so much freaking lag, right? There was going to be so much, what's it, CDR?
RCO.
RCO. So much RCO. When stop landing at the F smashes! Please, you're scaring me!
To be honest, the fact that he was, like, right there in front of it...
Stop! Stop going at the smash attacks! Okay, Apparition just throwing them at you, please!
Didn't get hit, didn't die, doesn't matter. What a weird air dodge in there. Yeah, I think a lot of it is just going to be like, can Apparition, once Jared has a lead, like, manage to not get hit for like 90.
Right.
Which is very difficult. Bayonetta with a lead is like so much better.
Yeah, because she doesn't actually like have to care about doing anything. She's okay with just putting raw damage on. She doesn't have to get you off stage. She doesn't have to get you into the blast zone. Yeah, she just kind of play around and put some damage on you. That doesn't kill. Yeah,
and she has both an excellent recovery and like out of shield and good like pressure relief options. Like
really good disadvantage. Okay, Jared, whatever, man.
Untackable off the wall. Okay.
Just keep recovering into the attacks. All right, just keep doing it. The fans love you.
The fans do love him. Interesting to note, now that Jared's been hit, there is no RCO lag.
I love you, Jiggle Jared!
Yeah. But RCO lag can also be reset completely if you would like. Once you witch time in the air, it dumps your stack of RCO lag.
Yeah, that's why Jared did that witch time at the very start of the match, right? Like, Apparition recognized, oh, that's going to be a lot of RCO, I need to punish it. But Jared was already throwing his counter out. Get out!
Yeah, finally, almost 200. Jab's going to kill. We have almost a full stock lead here.
Jared will never be my favorite Bayonetta player because he doesn't do the punches with the rapid jab.
Yeah, he doesn't. Dude, Jared will never be my favorite Bayonetta player because he's not Geist. I think
really?
I think Geist.
You don't like Cereza?
I think Geist's like gameplay is just beautiful to watch. Geist is legitimately one of my favorite players.
Yeah,
to
but
watch.
Geist doesn't do the punches
I think
they rapid jab.
I think they're so sick. Their decision making is just nasty. We got an interesting Let's Trap here.
Edgeguard.
Yeah.
Like, it puts a lot of damage on Bayonetta because she kind of has to choose to burn one of her resources every single time that Palutena throws out an explosive flame. Like, you either have to use your air dodge or you have to decide to up B again.
Yeah, not a lot of characters have a really non-committal way to like force Bayonetta to do something off stage like that.
Back though?
That was a really risky grab attempt, by the way.
Yeah, if that grab attempt missed, like, game was over.
Jab 3 attempt kills you there.
Bingo!
Single hit of Jab 4.
It's because he doesn't do the punches.
It is because he doesn't do the punches. The punches make the hitbox bigger.
It's karma.
We're going for a back air. We are
just raw back air.
king.
Oh, this wolf wants to back air me.
I don't know, we're maybe, what, 15, 20% from forward throw killing at ledge? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
We're 0% from forward throw doing it.
Yeah,
if Jared's throwing it out.
Yeah, at the very least, Jared believes it will kill. Roll behind? Okay.
Still, 164. Straight hit will oh, the corrupt!
Yeah, if you throw out a smash attack while you are in your respawn invincibility, it extends the invincibility. That was still a combo at like 170?
Might not have been. I really saw Apparition holding out. I'm willing to believe that he just didn't press a button,
yeah,
believing that Jared wouldn't go for it.
It might have been that awkward window where it's like combo enough that you can't jump, but not combo enough that you can't air dodge, and Apparition wasn't air dodging.
Apparition could totally be at the point of like, oh, he knows this isn't true. He's not going to go for it. I'm not going to get baited into pressing something and panicking.
To be fair,
and then he just gets hit.
In that present zone, if you air dodge, you probably get hit anyway. In that position, you're just too high.
Yeah, Bandit just throws another one out.
Yeah, it is very rough. We're going into game 3. We're switching scenery. We've got Smashville.
So Smashville, I can explain to you from the Palutena perspective. While it is extremely good for Bayonetta, she's able to go from the ledge and like side B from ledge straight to center stage and cover so much area while doing it. The way that Palutena controls the air on the stage, especially around the platform, is unmatchable. You can see how Explosive Flame just walls off the entire stage.
Yeah, additionally, like I think the way that Nair like hits both the platform and covers the stage, and you can drop through Bear for pressure, drop through Fair for pressure. We can just hit the back air and just wait out the counter.
Jared
That's cinema.
Jared was hanging. What?
No, we're good.
Goat.
Yeah.
Recovering for the fun of it.
Yeah, little bit of a swag.
We're out here doing the Smashville Challenge in the middle of losers round 2 of Ohio Summit. Killer?
No way.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah, you're at 40. Calm down, Killer. Woo. I don't even know her.
All right, Corrupt. Able to throw out another up B is at the very least doing damage, right?
Yeah, that is one thing. If the up B like whiffs on Smashville, it's really rough under the platform. But Jared's like up 2 whole stocks here, basically.
Win bucks? Okay. I thought it was going to be enough. Man, we've had a lot of people playing against Apparition in this way where they'll recover to ledge, not from underneath, but from the side. Apparition has been taking advantage of it this entire day. Falcos have been recovering straight into the ledge. Now Jared's recovering straight into the ledge. Down to when you decide to not recover from the bottom, just combos in the back air and you die.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are letting Apparition get away with it. I've been seeing him get away with it all day. I don't know why people just aren't recovering low against Palutena.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of questionable recovery decisions sometimes. I think it's just all you got to chalk it up to like the mix-up. Yeah, he'll slide right under your move. We're going for the Hulkamania to finish it off.
That's because she SDI down, right? Like Jared had no follow-ups out of that.
No, but if it hit, it would have killed there.
Yeah, for sure. What the hell is Jared throwing out?
Jared has such a lead that we can just kind of like go for something, you know? Like
kicker?
We can do whatever we want as long as like
Shooter?
if it hits, it kills. Yeah, we're Bayonetta dash attacking at this point.
Yeah, you can see just how well Side B is at controlling this stage and controlling the area. It's why. What do they do? Why are you gunning from the blast zone? I hate this guy. Die.
196. It's not too late to cheat though.
That's right.
We can win down there.
Palutena with rage. Palutena with rage time. Locking in.
That's super killing. Yeah.
You're hella dead. Holy cow, it killed off the top. Jared goes up. What, 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. We're going into a game 4 here.
All right, so Jared is up in the last 2 sets. There's something about Jared, right? There's some sort of adaptation that comes from this person where they kind of just they mess around in the first game. It was like, okay, this worked. I'm gonna stop doing anything but this. And it seems to be like side being in the air, like jump side B. It's been catching Apparition trying to jump at Jared, especially trying to get an air or something, trying to get a little combo or a lead or something.
That's why I say that. Game & Watch and Bayonetta are more similar than like Bayonetta and any of the Luigis, just because she's so heavy on the space denial, on the full option denial. You know, Game & Watch does it by like, you're not allowed to touch my shield in a way that no other character emulates, and Bayonetta does it because like you can't play any aerial approach game against me at all. There is not a single character in the game that has like
the tools to deal with
side B
from the air.
Just shooting you out of the air. And yeah, I think that's like the real power of Bayo. And yeah, and Palu is like a relatively tall character as well,
yeah,
so Palu even has to deal with the grounded.
Yeah, Palutena has to deal with even grounded side B because of her height.
Exactly. She's just tall enough to get like clipped in the head.
Yeah, jump side B beats that aerial approach every single time, and Jared has been realizing that it beats this, and he's been doing nothing but it.
I really like that Jared just stayed there and called out like, okay, you've gone for like all of these interesting angles. I'm sure that you think I'm gonna just cover the recover right to center.
Die.
Just kills.
Yeah, it's the Palutena classic.
Yep.
Dash grab, kill you.
Yeah, there's a good reason you don't go for any pummels there, and it's because you don't have time to DI if you don't pummel there. It's all about the DI mix-up.
That landing was neat. I think there was the idea of like
the jab one. No, your pressure's over.
Apparition is kind of getting forced to hold shield a whole ton here. I've seen Jared like hit 3 grabs just in this one game alone, 4 grabs in this one game alone, because Apparition is being forced to hold shield because side B just hits her head.
Yeah, and that side B air dodge away as well. Like in Smash 4, if you side B someone's shield aerially with Bayonetta, by the way, you got the second side B. You could just turbo leave.
You can just do it.
Yeah, but oh my God, I thought that world. Yeah, but with the air dodge away, you kind of get to emulate that. You can just like get out of dodge.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of RCO lag, but at the very least, yeah, you can just kind of get yourself out. Dude, okay. So, Apparition taking a page out of Jared's playbook, just throwing out smash attacks to extend their invincibility.
I really like the little bit of weight on that second F
yeah,
smash.
That's a like no jump.
It's like, hey, okay, I know you're going to side B. No matter what I'm going to do, you're going to side B because it's your good button.
That just did 40%.
It just killed, actually.
Those guns just killed.
Those guns just killed him.
Holy cow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Like, I knew that Jared was already...
What?
Yeah, what?
Yeah,